mine are made of steel.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and there is some crazy stuff going on with Apex Legends right now. There is a brand new rework going for the entire skill-based matchmaking system, and of course we're getting our third collection event just next Tuesday with a brand new LTM and so much more. And we're going to cover all of that. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's talk about Apex Legends. So a lot is changing in Apex Legends. Before we go over the new event, we're going to talk about skill-based matchmaking for a second. There was that blog post that came out, but not a lot of people could decipher how much of a change was actually coming, as Respawn did formally announce that they are going to rework the entire system. However, yesterday they gave us a much larger blog post breaking down a lot of analytics and stats, and for the most part, a lot of players were like, huh? What does any of this mean? To break it down, it would put you into lobbies with a much larger grouping of skill. Now they've actually made it so that there are what they call smaller buckets that will put you in a tighter group so that you won't be that far placed away from the rest of your teammates, at least skill-wise. It'll be interesting to see if this actually works and what happens with queue times, but it is possibly a good indicator of things improving in the near future. But if you were still looking for a challenge, don't worry. With next Tuesday's collection event, which is called Celestial Sunrise, there will be the brand new limited time mode known as Hardcore, and this will last from January 24th to February 7th. Right after this actually happens, we get the Valentine's mode, which will only be 1 week long and will be a playlist takeover, meaning you won't be able to do regular duos, you will only be able to do the Valentine's mode. But going back to that Hardcore mode, there are some interesting, unique things to it. Most notably, you'll have less information on your HUD, and any mistakes could be your last, especially because all legends will only have level 1 armor, non-evo. There will also be no helmets, and armor swapping is disabled, so what you get is what you have for the entire game. You'll have to heal it yourself. The ring will also do maximum damage from the start of the game. You'll have to position yourself accordingly, otherwise it will be incredibly punishing and could even take you out after the first ring close. The only way to check how much ammo you have will be by inspecting your weapon, and it will also allow you to see what attachments you have. You'll be able to scan for squads using survey beacons, which will only reveal the number of squads remaining, as well as the info on the location of the next ring. And of course, you'll have your pinging system to ping, but no one ever uses that anyways, but it's there. I'm looking at you, Octane man. Xenos let us know some other interesting things, such as large healing items like bats, medkits, and phoenix kits will have a 7% chance to spawn, which is very small, which makes sense because you only have a limited amount of armor. And disabled loot will contain all helmets, gold bags, gold KD shields, and level 1 body shield and knockdown shield will be given when you exit the dropship and will stay with you for the entire game. Xenos also let us know the crafting offers for this LTM, which is the long shot bundle, which will contain a skull piercer rifling or an anvil receiver for 45 crafting materials, and there will be an equipment bundle too, which will contain a purple backpack for 75 crafting materials or a mobile respawn for 50. This is likely due to the fact that there will not be a chance to use it for your evo shields. I assume that the car and the G7 will both remain in as the rotational force multipliers. This game mode will also be able to be played on the new Broken Moon map, and I assume it will rotate, but it's very possible right now that it's only on Broken Moon. It will also be a regular collection event. You'll have 4 unique legendaries, one called Lion Guard for Caustic, along with the Lucky Rabbit for Octane. Then you'll also see Opulent Serpent for Ash and a Dragon Warrior for Pathfinder, along with a couple of force multipliers such as the Lunar New Year Devo, tied together with another energy weapon known as the Vault. You'll also get this Wingman, which pairs well with the Ash skin, and a Hemlock as well. Those are all the legendary ones. And the thing that has most people gripped is the fact that if you get everything in the collection event, it does seem that the reward will be for the Peacekeeper. Now, we don't know if this event will actually be discounted from its normal $160 price to get everything. I would hope so, because no one should have to pay $160 for a reactive battle pass skin. Luckily, there will be a free prize tracker along with 4 unique badges, and there will also be an R99 skin if you max out the event. And the trackers for the event will be for Ash and Octane, as we see here from Kralrindo. Both of them are pretty cool, nothing too bad. But like I said, this is coming on January 24th, which is less than a week away, which means we're actually going to be getting a trailer either today or tomorrow, but most likely today, because Respawn used to do releases of trailers on Thursdays before the event. However, for the last 2, they moved them to Wednesday. For instance, the Spellbound Collection event trailer released on January 4th, which was a Wednesday, which is outside of their normal schedule. So I would actually expect to see one today, about 5 hours from the release of this video, possibly even 3. If not today, then it will be tomorrow, but it's nice to finally actually get a new LTM in this game. Let me know down below, how do you guys feel about the upcoming skill-based matchmaking changes? Along with that, how do you feel about a 3rd collection event, and what do you hope happens to the reactive Peacekeeper skin? And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands. I'll see you out there.